Topic 3, Standard Costing and Variance Analysis. Exercise number 1. Let's read the question. Raymond near Berhad is a large producer of men's and women's clothing. The company uses standard cost for all of its products. The standard cost and actual cost for a recent period are given below. The standard cost and actual cost of direct materials, direct labor, variable manufacturing overheads. During this period, the company produced 4,800 units of product. A comparison of standard and actual cost for the period on a total cost basis is given below. For actual cost, for standard cost. And this is the value. And the difference in cost, 288, unfavorable. There was no inventory of materials on hand to start the period. During the period, 21,120 yards of materials were purchased, all of which were used in the production. The requirement: compute the direct material price and quantity variances for the period, compute the direct labor rate and efficiency variances, compute the variable manufacturing overhead spending and efficiency variances. State possible causes of each variance that you have computed. So let's take a look at the answer. Right. The direct material price and quantity variance, actual quantity of inputs at actual price, actual quantity of input at standard price, standard quantity allowed for output at standard price. So you put the numbers and you get 70,752, and for this one we get 76,032, and this one we get 69,120. So the differences is the price variance, and the differences between this one is quantity variance. So you get favorable for price variance and unfavorable for quantity variance. Okay. Alternatively, okay, you can calculate like this. Okay, you can use the usual methods. Okay, so you put all the figures and you got the material price variance of 5,280 favorable, and material quantity variance you got 6,912 unfavorable. Okay, for B, the direct labor rate and efficiency variance. So you can calculate like this. Okay. Or that we use to do it alternatively. Okay, you can use this method, labor rate variance equal to actual hour of times with the actual rate minus standard rate, and you got the value of 2,352 unfavorable. And for labor efficiency variance, we got 4,320 favorable. And C, variable manufacturing overhead spending and efficiency variance. So you can do like this, or you can do this way. So you get 2,352 unfavorable, and variable overhead efficiency variance, you get 1,728 favorable. Alright. The variances have many possible causes. Some of the more likely causes include material variance. Why we get material variance? Okay. For instance, if we get favorable price variance, okay, meaning that sometimes we are fortunate, we are having fortunate buy, inaccurate standard. Sometimes we set inaccurate standard. That's why we have favorable. Inferior quality materials. Because of the quality is low, then the price is also low. That's why you have favorable price variance. Unusual discount due to quantity purchase. Maybe you bought a lot, so you got a very good low price and drop in market price. So this is the possible causes. Unfavorable quantity variance, okay, may cause of carelessness, okay, because sometimes the unskilled worker carelessly taking care of the materials, so um, we use more than we should. Okay, poorly adjusted machines, unskilled workers, inferior quality materials, inaccurate standards. So these are the possible cause of unfavorable quantity variance. Okay, for labor variance, why we get labor variance? Unfavorable rate variance, okay, use of highly skilled worker, okay, change in wage rate, inaccurate standard, and overtime. Okay, because if we use highly skilled workers, we have to pay a lot. So sometimes it will cause the unfavorable rate variance. All right. Favorable efficiency variance, use of highly skilled worker, high quality material, new equipment, inaccurate standards. Sometimes, if we use highly skilled workers, then it will be more efficient. Okay, so it can be pro and cons of skilled workers. In favorable overhead variances, unfavorable spending variance, increase in cost, inaccurate standards, waste, theft, spillage, purchases in uneconomical loss. Okay, so this will cause the unfavorable spending variance. Favorable efficiency variance is the same as labor efficiency variance. Okay, for exercise 2, okay, let's read the question. Gracisnia Berhad uses a standard cost system and set predetermined overhead rates on the basis of direct labor hours. The following data are taken from the company's budget for the current year. Okay, so this is the information given. Right? The standard cost card for the company is given below. Okay, so this is the information. During the year, the company produced 4,800 units of product and incurred the following costs. So this is the information on that. The requirement: redo the standard cost card in a clearer, more usable format by detailing the variable and fixed overhead elements. Second, prepare an analysis of variances of materials and labor for the year. Third, prepare an analysis of variances for variable and fixed overhead for the year. So let's take a look at the first one, the standard cost card, direct materials, direct labor, manufacturing overheads. So the calculation, okay, are given there. You can take a look at the calculations. Fixed manufacturing overheads, and we get the standard cost per unit, $50. Okay, the variances of materials and labor. Okay, material variance is actual quantity times with the actual price minus standard price, and you get 3,000 favorable. Okay, material quantity variance, you get 2,080 unfavorable. So the total material variance, okay, you get 920 favorable. Labor rate variances, the labor rate variance, actual hour times with the actual rate minus standard rates, and you get 4,000 favorable. Labor efficiency variance, standard rate times with the actual hour minus standard hours, and you get 3,600 unfavorable. So the total labor variance, you get 400 favorable. The variances for variable and fixed overhead, variable manufacturing overhead variances. So you can do like this, or you can calculate like this. So variable overhead spending variance, actual hour times actual rate minus actual hour times standard rate. So you get 2,100 favorable. And for variable overhead efficiency variance, we get 1,520 unfavorable. So the total variable manufacturing overhead variance, 580 favorable. Okay, fixed manufacturing overhead variance, okay, do this way and you get the total variance 2,400 favorable. Okay, or you can do this way. Okay, budget variance equal to actual fixed overhead cost minus budgeted fixed overhead cost. So we get the same